Can you believe it's been a decade since this came out? Prepare yourself to let go because I'm about to bring to you a re-review of Disney's animated classic, Frozen. Bad Days, Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Joel, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a re-review of the 2013 animated musical fantasy flick Frozen, released by Disney. Inspired by Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale known as The Snow Queen, the film depicts a princess who sets off on a journey alongside an iceman, his reindeer, and a snowman to find her estranged sister whose icy powers have inadvertently trapped their kingdom in eternal winter. The film was directed by Chris Buck and Jennifer Lee, who wrote the screenplay and which she along with Mr. Buck co-wrote the story with Shane Morris. The film was released on November 22nd, so it seems I somehow miscalculated my little bit. Oh, wait a minute, scratch that. I'm actually doing on its full release date, its general theatrical release and what have you, which is today. Oops, I forgot. It actually did have a limited opening before it came out. It made its premiere at the El Capitan Theater on the 19th before coming out on the 22nd, but then it had its general release 5 days later. So henceforth, I think it's okay to call it its full release. The film features the voices of Kristen Bell, Idina Menzel, Jonathan Groff, Josh Gad, and Santino Fontana. This film was a monster hit and what have you. So, let's get into the story. Princess Elsa of Arendelle possesses magical powers of creating ice and snow, often using them to play with her younger sister Anna. After Elsa accidentally injures Anna with her magic, their parents, the king and queen, take both siblings to a colony of trolls led by Grandpappy. He heals Anna by altering her memories about Elsa's magic and warns Elsa about the possible dangers of her powers. The king and queen decide that until Elsa learns to control her powers, she will be isolated from everyone, including Anna. Years of isolation creates a rift between the sisters, and when they are both adults, their parents are killed at sea during a storm. Following her 21st birthday, Elsa is about to crown queen, but worries that Arendelle's citizens might find out about her powers. The castle gates open to the public and visiting dignitaries, including the scheming Duke of Wesselton and the handsome Prince Hans of the Southern Isles. Anna and Hans develop a romantic connection during a coronation festivity, and he impulsively proposes her, but Elsa objects when they seek her blessing. The sisters get into a fight, leading to an emotional strain that causes Elsa to accidentally unleash her powers before the court. Branded a monster by the Duke, Elsa flees to the North Mountain. Feeling safe for the first time, she finally accepts her powers, building an ice palace to live a hermit life, unaware that her magic unintentionally engulfs Arendelle in an eternal winter. Anna ventures out to find Elsa and end the winter, leaving Hans in command of the kingdom. She meets an Iceman named Kristoff and his reindeer Sven, convincing them to take her to the North Mountain. On their way they meet Olaf, a living snowman created by Elsa's magic, whom Anna recognizes as the same snowman they built together when they were children. Olaf leads them to Elsa's ice palace, where Anna informs Elsa what has become of Arendelle. A horrified Elsa confesses she does not know how to undo her magic, and her fears affect her powers once again, causing her to accidentally freeze Anna's heart. In desperation to keep Anna safe, Elsa creates a giant snow monster named Marshmallow who chases Anna and Kristoff away. With Anna starting to slowly freeze to death, Kristoff takes her to the Trolls, his adoptive family, for help. Grandpappy reveals that only an act of true love can unfreeze her, urging Kristoff to race back to the castle so that Hans can give Anna a true love's kiss. Meanwhile, Hans sets out to find Anna, accompanied by the Duke's minions. Reaching the Ice Palace, they defeat Marshmallow and capture Elsa. Anna is delivered to Hans, but instead of kissing her, Hans reveals he has actually been plotting to seize the throne of Arendelle by eliminating both sisters, and he locks Anna in a room to die, then manipulates the dignitaries to believing that Elsa killed her. Concurrently, Anna and Elsa both escape their respective captivities, and Olaf helps Anna to reunite with Kristoff, who he has deduced he is in love with Anna. Now for the ending. You know the procedure. 5 seconds to stop this video. Go to the description box below and fast forward to the time below. As I'm counting down, if you've seen the movie already, please continue. Okay, you've been warned. Hans confronts Elsa outside, claiming that she killed Anna, causing Elsa to break down and abruptly stop the blizzard she created. Seeing that Hans is about to kill Elsa, Anna sacrifices her chance to be saved by Kristoff instead steps between Elsa and Hans and freezes solid, which knocks Hans unconscious. Devastated, Elsa hugs and mourns over her sister who thaws out, her heroism constituting an act of true love. Realizing that love is the key to controlling her powers, Elsa ends the winter and allows Olaf to experience summer by giving him a personal flurry. Hans is arrested and exiled from the kingdom for attempted assassination, while the Duke's trade links with Arendelle are cut off. Elsa appoints Kristoff the royal ice deliverer, and he and Anna kiss. And in the end, the sisters mend their relationship, and Elsa promises never to lock the castle gates again. End of story. So what did I think of Frozen? Well, at first I didn't want to see this because this was getting so overrated and what have you when it was released. But over a year later, a little over a year after it was released, I finally gave it a chance. And well, after watching it, I come to like it now. I think it's an amazing film, and I love every bit of it. Now, the film has been praised for everything: the visuals, screenplay, themes, music, and voice acting. Some film critics consider this to be the best animated film since the studio's Renaissance era. It won a significant number of major awards, including the Best Animated Feature at the Academy Awards and Best Original Song for Let It Go at the Golden Globes. Not just at the Golden Globes, but also won an Academy Award there, and it was in the Golden Globe for Best Animated Feature Film, and the BAFTA Award for Best Animated Film, plus 2 Grammys. The film was a significant commercial success, going on to make 1.280 billion worldwide. It overtook Toy Story 3 to become the highest grossing animated film of all time and carried its position until it was taken by the Lion King remake 6 years later. It also became the 5th highest grossing film of all time and the highest grossing film of 2013. After its physical media release, it became the best-selling Blu-ray disc by January of 2015, which resulted in the film launching a franchise, including an animated short in that same year, an animated featurette in 2017, and a sequel, which came out in 2019. Which they are actually talking about doing a third one, or so I've read. Anyway, this was just so good and what have you. Its reviews are so amazing and what have you. Now, of course, several critics compared favorably to various films of the Disney Renaissance, most notably The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, and The Lion King. and they felt the film's success marked a second Disney Renaissance. The film currently sits at certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes at 90%, say it's beautifully animated, smartly written, and stocked with sing-along songs. The film adds another worthy entry to the Disney canon. It got a good A plus from Cinema Score and everything. There's too many to talk about and what have you, but most of them were really good though. So anyway, I think Frozen had a lot of potential. Well, now I could give a little bit of some of the reviews. Now, Entertainment Weekly, one of its reviewers gave it a B plus, saying it's a squarely enchanting fairy tale that shows you how the definition of what's fresh in animation can shift. Time magazine says it's great to see Disney returning to its roots and blooming anew, creating superior musical entertainment that draws on the Disney tradition of animation splendor and the verve of Broadway present. Richard Roper says that it was an absolute delight from start to finish. Both one report from the Chicago Tribune and one from the New York Times praised the film's characters and the musical sequences, which also drew comparisons to the theatrics found in the musical Wicked, which Idina Menzel was actually a part of, as a matter of fact. And we're hoping for the best. We'll get the first part of that of a movie of it next year. We'll see, but we can't jump to any conclusions or something like that yet. Still, yeah, I think it was good. Variety, unfortunately, was less impressed with, describing it as formulaic. Though he, though its reviewer Scott Founders praised its voice acting and technical artistry, saying the tactile snow-capped Arendelle landscape, including Elsa's ice castle retreat, is Frozen's utter true marvel, enhanced by 3D and the decision to shoot in widescreen, a nod to the cinemascope richness of Sleeping Beauty and Lady and the Tramp. That's almost, but not quite enough to make up for the somewhat slack plotting and the generic nature of the main characters. Neither princess here is a patch on Tangle's Baby in the Woods Rapunzel, while both Hans and Kristoff are cut from pretty standard issue hero cloth until a reasonably surprising third act twist somewhat ups the ante. Only Olaf is unimpeachable. Get the Snowman a spin-off feature to call his own. Definitely. So anyway, Frozen proved to have such an amazing success. And of course, its soundtrack was well known thanks to the ever popular Let It Go, which of course was sung by Idina Menzel. And in the end credits, there was a pop version of My Demi Lovato. After, just right when she actually made it big in the music business, after being on the Disney Channel show Sunny with a Chance. But overall, I thought I have to give not just the songs, but the score done by Christoph Beck, which was very good. I like that. The themes of the film was good, so was the story and the visuals. I thought it had a lot of potential. Now, for our voice acting cast, we have Kristen Bell, who I mostly knew her as TV's Veronica Mars, did the voice of Anna. She did really good. Idina Menzel does the voice of Elsa. Just after she recently appeared in Disney's Enchanted, not the previous year, but I almost did say that, a few years before this. Yes, she did very good on that. Jonathan Groff did the voice of Kristoff. He's pretty good, and what have you. And let's see, Josh Gad did the voice of Olaf. He was a very funny character. Santino Fontana did the voice of Hans. And we have several others and what have you, including Alan Tudyk, who we recently heard, if you've seen the new Disney movie Wish, he lends his voice to the Duke of Whistleton. And there's many others and what have you. So anyway, I think the voice acting cast is really superb. Frozen is definitely good. Its sequel is just as about as good, but I think I've come to love the original even more and what have you. After rewatching it, it's still as good as I can remember. I know it was a shame that I turned this down at first, but I realized even though that was so overrated and what have you, but then soon I realized I made a mistake. But now, of course, I've accepted Frozen for what it is. A, a great story, great music and score, great visuals, great characters, and great actors and actresses who voice them. This is definitely worth looking into. So overall, would I recommend Frozen? The answer is yes, definitely. Check it out. You can see it at times on TV, but you can also check it out on Disney Plus. And well, that's about it. Frozen is just a great Disney classic. So, what did you think of Frozen? Let me know in the comment section below. Maybe I'll re-review the sequel, but let's wait until next year for the 5th anniversary of that. When the sequel's 5th anniversary comes next year, mind you, I might re-review the second one. We'll see. Who knows if the third one will happen though. But anyway, if you liked the video, click the like button, leave a comment what you thought about it, and also click the subscribe button to be a part of the Big D Nation, people. Join me next time when I bring to you episode number 2 of my new series, Do You Remember? As I will talk about the TV series known as the Metric System. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, check out my reviews for some of these other classic Disney films of the Disney princess bits and what have you. And these are some I've mentioned. In the upper left-hand corner is my re-review of the original Little Mermaid from 1989. The upper right-hand corner is my review of Sleeping Beauty. Or if you'd like, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my recent spoiler-free review of Disney's newest animated film, Wish, which unfortunately has not done too well. You'll find out why if you check the box office reports. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.